guys, it is Teenage Marvel Fan back with another video, and I'm going to start doing episode reviews for Marvel's Spider-Man, which is an animated cartoon on Disney XD, I believe. So the show just came back, and it's in kind of a weird situation because the second season started last year. The final episode from last year aired like at the beginning of September. Now, these new episodes that are coming on now, it's not the next season, it's a continuation of the whole season. So we had to wait a whole year to get the other half of the season. Now that's kind of outrageous. I mean, I don't get the point of that. But this series already has been renewed for a third season and everything. And honestly, this show's pretty good. I mean, it has its weak spots, but it's pretty good too. But anyway, I'm going to be reviewing this episode, and this episode is called The Day Without Spider-Man. So this was an interesting episode. It pretty much took place right after the last episode that occurred in the show, or the season, and that was when Peter's body was taken over by Dr. Octopus, because they're going along with the Superior Spider-Man storyline. But Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, or Dr. Octopus, I guess you could say, wasn't in this episode at all. This episode mainly focused on Gwen getting her powers back. So the episode started off with Gwen, and she was examining this blood crystal thing. I think it was called the blood crystal. I don't know for sure, but anyway, she was examining it. But then the Scorpion showed up. By the way, I really don't like the way the Scorpion looks on this. Like, the design for Scorpion is trash. A lot of the designs on this show are the weak point of the show. I remember before the series even started, some promo art was revealed of what all the characters were going to look like, and it was like super comic accurate, and they looked amazing. And then the actual show came out, and then the designs were trash, which I don't get. I mean, they made the characters look good in promo art, so why didn't they use that promo art for the show? Didn't make any sense. But yeah, Scorpion looks terrible. But I mean, it's not that bad. So anyway, he was attacking Gwen because he needed to get the blood gem. So then Anya, aka Spider-Girl, and Miles Morales, aka, actually I don't even know what his code name is. It's like different in every show. Sometimes it's just the Ultimate Spider-Man, sometimes it's Spidey, sometimes it's Kid Arachnid. I'm just gonna call him Miles Morales because that's what most people call him. So they showed up, and they were fighting Scorpion, and then they kept telling Gwen to get out of the way, but she didn't want to because she wanted to be part of the action, and she wanted to help out. And so then, anyway, she put her phone inside the case with the blood gem, so then when Scorpion got the case and he took it away, she would be able to track her phone, and she would know where Scorpion went. Of course, she told Anya and Miles about it, but they didn't care, because they were like, oh no, it's too dangerous. So then, that actually put Gwen in more danger, because then that made her want to go out on her own. So then she went to the headquarters of or like the home base, or hideout of where Scorpion went, and then that's where we find out that he was working for the Tinkerer, and apparently that gem can go in this blaster gun type thing that the Tinkerer made, and then whoever you shoot with it will get large amounts of power and will become more powerful. So those two were working together so that they could become more powerful. But then Gwen steals the gun. They realize she's there, but then she, she touches the crystal. wait, no, the gun fires at her. So then she gets powers, and they're spider powers. So it triggers her powers from when she had them in the last season, with the whole Jackal and Spider Island thing, where everybody in New York got powers and stuff. But it's a long story to explain. So that happened. So she got her powers back, and then she was fighting them, and then she started webbing through the city, trying to lure Scorpion away. And then Miles and Anya showed up. They helped her fight the Scorpion, but then they defeated him, and he was like knocked out. But then after that, the Tinkerer showed up, and the Tinkerer had this like big robot mech suit, and he was fighting them. And then he basically ended up getting the gun with the blood gem crystal. And then he started to shoot it at the spider people, and they were like, "How stupid are you? Why would you try to make us more powerful?" But what they didn't realize is that Scorpion had woken up, and he was behind them, and Tinkerer shot Scorpion. So then Scorpion got super powerful, and he basically turned into Green Godzilla. So the team of spider people had to basically fight a Green Godzilla, and so that was crazy. So they were all fighting Scorpion, Mega Scorpion, I guess you could say, and Tinkerer in his mech suit. And then Gwen realized that the Scorpion's power was coming from the gem, so that if she destroyed the gem, then Scorpion would lose his powers, but also she would lose her powers. But she was willing to make that sacrifice, because all heroes need to be willing to sacrifice everything. So she does it. She destroys the gem. Scorpion shrinks back down to normal size. But Miles and Anya think that Gwen's dead, but then they realize that she's not, and she still has powers, because when she destroyed it, she was close to the blast radius of it, so apparently she just absorbed all the powers and stuff. And honestly, this whole episode is basically just an excuse to have Gwen Stacy become Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider. And that's what she ends up naming herself, Ghost Spider. There's another animated show, Marvel Rising, and it's got Gwen on it, but it's like a different version of Gwen. And on that show, she's called Ghost Spider. And I don't know why she has to be called Ghost Spider and can't just be called Spider-Gwen like she used to be, because that's perfectly fine. But no, she's Ghost Spider now. And that just sounds so stupid. I don't get why they do that, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it. And then she gets her own suit, and if you're a Marvel fan, you probably know what Spider-Gwen's suit looks like, and all that cool stuff. So then that's where the episode ended, and next episode, we are getting the return of Spider-Man, which is Dr. Octopus inside his body. So that'll be interesting to see, and I'm definitely excited to see the whole Superior Spider-Man storyline play out. And also, in the future, a couple episodes from now, and like a couple weeks from now, we're going to be getting Cloak and Dagger on this show. So I'm really excited to see that. But this is my review for The Day Without Spider-Man. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more reviews for this TV series. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope to see you in the next video so I can bestow all my Marvel knowledge upon you.